Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching It Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Alright. Today is Monday, February 20th, 2023. Anywho, I put up a video actually this morning that I recorded last night. I've been making some hats on this here Centro machine. It was like a 10-minute video because it was the end of the night and I was waiting on my hubby to come down so we could have, family time. I already purchased dinner, all those things. They had pizza last night for dinner. It's like a special treat, it's very exciting. Anyway, yeah, so I made a short little clip. It wasn't really even a video, it was just like a thing. I hand knit a little bit machine knit a little bit. I don't know how to hand knit. I machine knit a little bit, and then just kind of showed you guys some of the things that I had purchased for upcoming craft fairs, like my super cool patches I'm so excited about. So let's get up close and personal. So these are the other hats that I've made, and I'm just gonna put them in a bag with the patches that are right here, and needle and thread, and just have a little bag where I can just make those. So that's kind of my plan, is just get super fun medicine alarm. All right, anyway, so my plan is to get several hats made and then just have them in a project bag ready to go, and I can just put the patches on. Ta-da! So I made this one. This is the Premier, right here I have it. Premier Just Yarn Worsted in the color Ash. Convenience. The color Ash. And I just made it, I didn't make it where you can fold it. It's just like a regular beanie. So I haven't finished any of these off. I've just been making them and then setting them to the side. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Okay. So I made that one. This one is with Red Heart Super Saver in the soft white. Same thing, I just made it a single. They're all double layer, but I didn't make it where you can fold it up or anything. So I'm just gonna do this, and the patches I think are gonna look really cool. Oh, my hair got stuck. Anyway, I think the patches are gonna be really cool on this one. My hubby's suggestion was the slip knot because he likes slip knot. His suggestion was a white hat with a slip knot one. That does look pretty awesome, I have to say. And then so there's something, they're either like black and white or red and black. They're all kind of those colors, except there are a couple of them that aren't. There are a couple bands I've never heard of, which is really wild for me, I have to be honest. Where is it? The one that everyone claimed. It was so funny. I have one in here for the most part, or like some in here for the most part. Everyone's like, yeah, I want one of those. I mentioned in the other video there are 3 slip knot ones, which is good because everyone likes slip knot. There are 2 of the white ones and one of these. And then dadgummit, I don't know, there are a lot of really cool ones. I think this is just a random thing. It reminds me of the Illuminati. That's what I saw when I saw that one personally. Led Zeppelin. I'm trying to find one in particular that would look really cool on this hat, and I can't find it. It's making me crazy. I know this is so exciting for y'all. Alright, darn it. Guess I could just cut this out too, huh? Okay, found it. Also, little Scott Ian and some Anthrax. Come on now. Alright, so anyway, there's some really good ones in here. But this one, it's corn. For me, I really like corn. Okay, so anyway, I do like the song that they made. It's a big lump and knobs and it has a juice. Alright, so anyway, this is Korn, the band. And that's kind of like their whatever, it's just like the more elementary colors. But I thought that would be fun. Also on this one, I feel like this would be fun. So I'm so here for these. So this one has been claimed by 3 different people in this household. So we're going to have to rock, paper, scissors at some point, I'm afraid. But anyway, yeah, so I've just been making a bunch of hats so that I can make them all a super hip band hat. So yeah, this one's the Red Heart. My eyeballs are falling over. Got these 2 little kawaii eyes. Really cool. Oh yeah, this one's the Red Heart Soft White. This one is this one that I'm making right now. Making another one. And the Just Yarn Premier Just Worsted in the color Charcoal. I have an ash and a charcoal. This one I made long enough to where you can fold the brim up because I don't know why I put those dang patches up, but I did. Which I kind of showed y'all yesterday in today's video that I filmed yesterday. How it'll look. Let's use anthrax because I've always liked anthrax. I don't really know anyone. I know one other person that sort of ish likes anthrax, and other than that, it's just me and like apparently someone because they've been a band for like 40 years, so you know. But anyway, check it out. I like it. So the fold up brim, and then put it on the outside of the brim. That was Bee's idea because she has a 21 Pilots hat that's like that like you fold it and then the patch is on the outside or on the brim part. She's like, what if you did those? I was like, I can do that. So this one is, what the heck is this one? You know, shoot, I don't know. This one is really soft. Here, let's see, here are my bands. Let's do this. My goodness. Ash, charcoal. Okay, what the heck is that one then? This is such a fun video. I know. I do that to y'all a lot. Get on here super confused. So those all are charcoal. So that's not the same. This one right here is so soft. This is the Mainstay Anti-Peel acrylic. I have this and I have one in black. I've crocheted with the one because I got them at the same time. I crocheted something with the black yarn. But I just had this one stuck back, and it's also the color charcoal. See a theme here, anybody? Oh, ashes and charcoal. Anyway, but I made this one with that, and it is so soft. And the machine seemed to really like it. So just to let everybody know, I had to go a little bit slower than I did with these because it loves these. Like, no issues at all with these. The other one, I had to go a little bit slower. And the Red Heart, I had to go a little bit slower. But, yeah, so that one has the fold-up brim. This one, I don't know what the heck it is. It's black. I don't remember. Oh, no, I do. This is the Crafter Secret, or Crafter Square, whichever, the Dollar Tree yarn, just the black, and it's thinner. It's alright, but it can make a thing. I feel like that one's probably one that needs to be held with like another 3-weight or something, because it says it's a 4-weight. I don't know. I'm not really sure I believe that. I feel like it's a 4-weight, or a 3-weight, but. So, anywho, so that's what I've been working on, trying to get some hats together. I have charcoal in here right now. I have enough to make another ash hat because that's the thing I use with these, because I'm making them longer and the brim and everything. I'm using like about a skein and a half to make a hat. So on this one, I thought about doing charcoal, like a one where it's kind of reversible and doing part this and part this, but I don't know. We'll see. But I have those. I have some more white, like the soft white and things, and then I have some camouflage that I thought might be kind of fun for some different ones, because that's kind of a thing with, like, well, with my hubby, with our kiddos, and with our friends. Like, if you're going to a concert, you wear a camo beanie. That's just kind of the thing. One of our very best friends for a really long time, I've mentioned his wife several times because she is my bestest friend. She's given me like Golden Girl stuff because that's our thing. We text each other that song on the regular. Thank you for being a friend. Anyway, but yeah, whenever we had, I almost said his name, which I guess it doesn't matter. Like I said, he's dang near 20 years old at this point. But anyway, whenever we had Squirrely Dan, our friends, okay, there's like a little group of us friends. Anyway, one of their moms made my hubby and Squirrely Dan a camo beanie, and it's like this big. It's the tiniest little camo beanie, and she crocheted them. And so our other friend, my best friend's husband, has one also. So whenever they go to concerts, that's what they wear. Like, that's like the thing. They wear the camo beanie that what's his name's mama made for everybody. And so anyway, so yeah, they were all wearing their camo beanie, and we went to see Black Label Society. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Zach Wilde is the guitarist and lead singer, and he was for a really long time, like after Randy Rhoads, he was Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist for like decades. So we went to see him, and they obviously wore their camo beanies, because what else are they gonna wear? And we were walking through the venue, which is my favorite one ever. It's the Cain's Ballroom in Tulsa. It's so good. Y'all, Patsy Cline and Bob Wills played there. I don't know if we could get much better than that. I was in the same room that Patsy Cline was in. That was enough for me. Anywho, but they were walking through, and they ran into like another group of like 2 or 3 dudes, and they all had a camo beanie, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like, so that's the thing. It was like so funny that like, oh my gosh, he has a camo beanie too. Or they have camo beanies too, and it was like, did so-and-so's mom make those for you? But anyway, it was so funny. So I feel like camo beanies are kind of synonymous with rock and roll, just because of all of that. And so, you know, not necessarily in most circles, but in our circle apparently it is. And so I'm gonna make some camo ones and put some patches on. B has already requested some different patches now that she's like, oh, okay, that could be fun, because I had one in there that was a System of a Down patch. She took it, she's currently stitching it onto her purse. She has like a really big like messenger bag that's just full of buttons and patches, and it's like the coolest purse ever. And when she gets tired of it, I may or may not claim it, and I'm just kidding. It's like the coolest purse ever. It's just, oh, it's so good. And it was like her super awesome buttons that tell you exactly who she is. And anyway, so yeah, she's working on that, and I went through the ones that I have already, and then I was showing her some of the other ones. I'm like, check it out though, you can get these other, you know, bundles of the patches, and look how cool they are. And she found a Ghost patch, like the band Ghost, which is her jam. She loves Ghost, and so she's like, oh, I need that patch. So anyway, so I'm gonna have to get her a Ghost patch, and I think she wants it on a hat. I don't think she wants it with a like for her purse, but either way. And then, like I said, I got my pom-poms I showed y'all yesterday too. These crinkles. So these just like faux fur. I feel kind of like a rabbit. Anyway, pom-poms. There are bunches of colors. Well, like 6 colors. But they have a little elastic band right here, and you just like pull that and then, you know, attach it. But she's decided that she needs a really hip rock and roll hat. She wants me to make her a Ghost hat. The Ghost patch is black and red. She wants me to make her like a black with like occasional just like a red stripe, some more black, and then just a red stripe, and then use a black pom-pom on top of it and her Ghost deal. And I'm like, that's got to be the coolest hat. I cannot wait to make it. So a lot of color changing in this guy, but that's all right. She wants it to be knit. Once again, sorry BFF, but you know, this thing's so much fun though. It's funny, right before I started making this, I was watching my beautiful friend Jen, Cinnamon Stitches. I'm watching her video today, which a lot of her things that she's been working on, she's like me, very obsessed with the knitting machine. It's one of those things, once you get it, it's like, what other yarn can I put in there? What can I make? It's very much that. And she made a really cool extra long scarf out of the bloom yarn, and I was just like, oh, okay, like now we're talking. So coffee break. Linda Richmond. But it looks so good. Top shelf, my darling. Top shelf. It's just a beautiful blue flowery scarf. It looks just like spring. It's so pretty. She's been making a lot of really cool things. She made some way cool headbands, and so yeah, I love that she's having fun with it too. Because they're like, and it's wild how much yarn you go through. Like, so I went through those last night, like in maybe 3 hours. I don't feel like that's probably pushing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think one of the ones I had didn't even have a band on it, so I'm gonna say 7 in like no time, which is amazing. So for sure, like if you have some different yarn that you don't, you know, like personally, I'm not a fan of anything really under a 3 weight, so this is perfect. It's like I just add to it, you know, 2 2/8 or 2 3/8 and put it in here. So I love it personally. So yeah, so I'm just been getting ready, or getting some things ready for that. I think I have most all of my amigurumi made that I want to make for this first craft fair. I have a couple squids to make. I mean, I have several squids, but I have some that I want to make just because, kind of same thing, like to get through the yarn type of a deal. But otherwise, yeah, and like I said, I got the really cute kawaii eyes. I think they're gonna be really fun. I guess I can link the things, but they're like, instead of just regular, like a black safety eye or ones with, like, you know, the pupil and the iris and all that, they have this little, let's grab a bigger one, maybe, little dots on them, so that way they're like, you know, they have the 2 little super cute little eyes, and I feel like kiddos will like these. So I'm getting these for the smaller ones. See, aren't they fun? So I got these for the smaller ones, and then I'm going to use the one pattern from Etsy that I will link below to crochet ones for the bigger ones. I'm so excited. Put that up and then talk, because crinkles get in the way sometimes. But yeah, so I'm so excited about those. And I told y'all like over a week ago that I have a Mary Maxim mystery box coming and some Mary Maxim yarn, and I don't know where it's at, and I sent an email and yada yada. My hair is like alfalfa right now, and I never heard back from the email. I usually have really good luck with like Mary Maxim's customer service. I never heard back from the email, and so what, so today's Monday, so like Thursday or Friday I called and I was like, hi, what's the deal? You know, it's like I emailed and never heard anything back. I ordered this like over 2 weeks ago, and it's still, you know, I still don't have any information. And she's like, well, one of the yarns that you ordered was out of stock, which I saw that whenever I emailed them, that a different yarn was out of stock than the one that she's saying is out of stock now. And so I was like, okay, well, the other day it said this one, and I was like, you know, I still was kind of like, ignore that thing, just send the yarn, you know. And anyways, she's like, well, is there something you want to trade the 2? So then like the other one that was out of stock came back in, and then 2 more went out. And she's like, well, do you want to trade those out? And I'm like, sure. And then I got 3 of the Red Heart, like soft, in the color black for those hats. And it said on there that it was out of stock, and I'm like, so what about that? Because we got to figure something out as far as that. She's like, no. She's like, those are in your package for sure. She's like, you're definitely getting those. She's like, I know it says out of stock, but you're definitely getting those. I was like, okay, cool. So that should be here sometime, which is awesome, because I got some of the Mary Maxim Glimmer yarn, and I got some, I'm so excited about this one. I got a one in the color Sea Glass. I think it's Premier. But the color Sea Glass, I wanted that since, I don't even know, for like a few years now. I wanted that colorway. I don't know why, but it looks so good. But I want to use those, like some of the Glimmer and some of the Sea Glass, and make the eyes, and then that can be like the iris part. So like for the color, make it either glittery or like a really pretty green. So yeah, then I'm going to use the black for some more hats, and I got a Mary Maxim mystery box, which I'm excited about. I love to get those. They're so fun. What am I at? 44. Right. So, yeah, so I have those. I'm very excited to get that. So I have just a couple more weeks until my first craft fair, which is just up the road, so that's good. I don't have very far to go. And it's one that I did last fall, so I know what to expect. Like I did their fall one, and this is obviously the spring one. But so I know what to expect, so that's really good. This is the one I went to. I don't know if y'all remember last time, but I helped the guy, or I had like the needle. The guy could fix the heater. That's where we're going. So anyway, I think it'll be fun. I'm ready for a craft fair. I was supposed to have already had one. That fell through. Same thing. If y'all know that, then y'all know that. So I've been trying to like bide my time with pure romance parties. So that's what I've been doing. So I've had a couple of those. I've done really well. I missed that so much, and I knew that I was going to. There was a while there after we moved and all those things, and it was like I just didn't have my energy back, and It's like, no, I don't want to do it yet. And I missed it so much. So now that I'm selling again, it's like, this is so fun. And I had so much fun the other day at the party. And yeah, it's so fun. My goodness, just like giggles and such a good time. And so, speaking of that, I'm still, like I said, doing the pure stitching boxes. So anyway, yeah, but the pure stitch and subscription boxes, I'm still doing those. It's going to be like a mystery box. It's going to be yarny goodness, pure romance, acquisitions, things like that you're going to need. Anyway, I think those are going to be so much fun. I had the one party. Hopefully I'm having another one in not very long. If not, then that's okay too, because I think I have someone signing up, so it's one or the other. And then a craft fair coming up. I have 2 craft fairs next month. It's February already. I have 2 craft fairs next month, so that'll be good. The kiddos are making some things for the craft fair, so that's awesome. Bea has been playing with perler beads. That's kind of her new deal. I think I'm gonna do 60 and then switch shop. Okay, so that white peg, I don't know if y'all can see it, probably not. That white peg right there lets me know that it's at the first of the row. So I'm going to switch yarn. Do the other half in the ash gray. And it'll be reversible, but then hopefully the brim will be able to like fold up and be a different color. I think that'll be cool. It might not be. I may regret this whole thing. We'll see. Maybe a really big mistake. We'll see. Okay. There's a big old spot in that one. Let's just snip that out because it's only about a foot into it. So let's just use that for amigurumi. Just stuff that into amigurumi at some point. All right. I'm gonna trade my yarn out. But yeah, I think craft fairs are gonna be really great this year. Like I said, I have some that are nighttime one. I have one that's a nighttime one that 3 different nights. I just thought that it was 2 different nights or 2 different times that it was going to be like nighttime. 3 different nights. It's going to be to 10 o'clock. And so it's going to be like dark. I'm so excited for like the super cool lights and to make it all fun. So excited. So I have those coming up. I also am really thinking about doing our, like on weekends that I don't have one or that I feel like it, we should put that in there too. I don't want to overexert myself because I do that a lot. But on weekends that I don't have one and I feel like, hey, I could probably do something, I would really like to do our local farmers market because I think that would be a lot of fun. And we have several people. We have, like I said, I live in a touristy town. And so, especially in the summertime, like it is packed here. Like in the summer, I want to move. Every single summer, I'm like, why do we still live here? Why are you people coming here? I never understand because to me, it's just a town. There's a lake, but it's not even that great of a lake. I don't understand. The name of it is Grand Lake, but it's not that great of a lake. But anyway, it's a little dirty. But yeah, people come here from all over though, and which is cool, you know, for the economy. But as far as living here, there's every summer I'm ready for like a summer house somewhere else. That sounds nice. But I feel like in the summer it would be a really, really good time for the farmers markets and to tie that real quick. But be a really good time for the farmers markets and to have, you know, like a little extra spot just in case. I've mentioned the town, it's a couple towns over from us, has a really big one every weekend, and they have a deal where you can sign up and you kind of sign up for like different quarters. Like they have different, like the first part, you know, the like spring, the first part of summer, second part of summer, and like the end, you know, like start of fall. And you can like purchase quarters and just go on those couple of months or whatever. And I thought about doing that, but it's like, I don't want to set myself on like, yes, I have to be there each week, because it's one of those things, it's like, if you miss it, then forget the next weekend, which I think is kind of rude, but it's like, if I already paid my money, then, you know, but I don't know that I would feel like going every single weekend, because I made the one video for y'all yesterday, and other than that, let's see, I had my party, let's see, Friday, so today's Monday. I didn't get out of bed until yesterday evening. I was like done for. It was like to the point where I wanted something to drink. Derek brought me something to drink. Like, it was ridiculously bad. So, overdid it. So I'm trying really hard not to do that. I'm realizing it's taking less and less for me to do that, though. So that's not cool. But also, I don't know. Like I said, I think the market would be so much fun, but I just don't want the like obligation of being there every time. It's like, if you could miss some and it wouldn't be a big deal, then yeah, but it's like, if you miss, then sucks to be you, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, but I have so many bees and little monsters and little just fun amigurumi, little squid, all sorts of things, that octopi that I've made. So I think I'm good on all that. I have 0 scrunchies. That's one thing I need to like work on, or some scrunchies. I didn't have a few things, because I, at the end of the year, like, did those for donations to the women's shelter. So there are some things that I don't have that I needed to remake, but I've remade almost everything except for scrunchies. So yeah, that's like kind of an easy deal, easy thing to make. So that'll be good. Let's see, I do 60 of the ones. I'm going to do 120. So I like that it has a little row counter right here, so it lets me know. That's nice. So I can talk to y'all and not have to count. So let's see what else is going on. I'm getting prepped for premiere week. I know I'm not doing it. Jen does it, but I'm so excited. I love to do that. Like, get everything all ready. Last year I had everything together and had like yarn picked out for all of the things. I only made, I think, 2 of the things, maybe 3, but I think 2 of the things, and I still have the yarn set aside. I made a whole video like to remind myself, like, okay, this yarn goes with this project. And I watched it back the other day, and now I'm like, like, I don't know if I still want to use that yarn for that project, because it's like, I could use a different yarn, and then with this yarn I can make like a really cool shirt, or like a dahlia top, like her, same thing, same Jen's patterns. I'll just link her below at this point. Anyway, but like her dahlia top that she made, so cute, so easy. I thought some of those might be fun to have at the craft fair. And that yarn, it's a Yarn Bee sugar wheel is what it is. I'm like Princess Peach over. Oh my gosh, but it's a Yarn Bee sugar wheel. It's like cotton, and so I think that would be really, really good. Purple and green. I think it'd be really good. So that's the plan, Stan. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I am so excited about her premiere week. I think that's so fun. And I kind of have a fun something that I want to mention to you all and see what you all think. So I'm going to do it. You know, alright, fine, forget it. Because I've been kind of like just thinking on it, and I don't know, because I have a lot of things, a lot of projects coming up. I know I'm sure y'all have projects that you've been doing and all of those things. As many of you know, at the end of every month we do crochet and tell. And so you guys get to kind of show me the things that you've made and tell me all about it, all that stuff. I thought it would be so fun, because there have been some people making, you know, different podcasters' items and stuff. And just because she's my beautiful, beautiful friend, and she's like, she means so much to me. What do y'all think? Like, Jen earmuffs. Cool. All right. What do the rest of you think about maybe for like March, because that's when premiere week happens. Obviously we're going to be making premiere week things for Miss Jen. What if March was like our Cinnamon Stitches Crochet and Tell. Anybody? Y'all can still obviously make whatever the heck you want to. You know, this is a no pressure Chanel. If you guys just want to send in like regular other things that you make at the end, I understand. But I thought that would be so fun to like kind of try to challenge each other. Jen, still earmuffs. We challenge each other to like make things. Because she has so many fun tutorials. And I mean, she likes to see whenever everyone makes things. I think it would be way cool just because like to see how differently they all turn out. And so we could all get on her like super hip little playlist and pick a few things to make. A few if you want, one if you want, start one, heck whatever. Once again, no pressure, Chanel. And just make some Cinnamon Stitches things for her big premiere week, month, and for just her being awesome, you know? I mean, oh my gosh, she's the hippest. Her goal last year was to get to 25,000 subscribers, and she made it over 30,000. And I was like, I don't think that's enough. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you need to be like, yeah. Because like I said, to me, I've always felt that way. She's like upper echelon. She's like, to me, she is up there with Jada. Personally. Like, I know she's, you know, looking at that differently just because we've discussed. But anyway, so, like, you know, said she's my Jada just as much as Jada is her Jada. If that makes sense. So I thought that would be so fun though. So let me know what y'all think about that, because I just thought that would be so fun to like get on her playlist and make a few things. And so then Crochet and Tell can be like a mix of other things that y'all have made, but also Jen's thing. She has amigurumis. She's got like a bee and a mushroom. I mean, come on now. She has little amigurumi things. She has shawls and hats and knit things and shirts. And I think we could have so much fun. So, y'all in? Let me know. Alright, cool. There, I threw it out there. I was just been thinking on that. I'm like, that would be so fun, because it's like March is kind of a big deal. Just because, and all that, and so, like, I don't know. So let me know if y'all are in. Okay. Because I really need to make some dolly tops, so that would work out. It really helped me out. I'm just kidding. But, anywho. So, yeah. I think it would be so fun, though, to do that. So, 1 minute. Alright. And other than that, not a lot's going on. I'm still waiting on my stickers to get here. I mentioned that same thing with my like business cards. They just say thank you for supporting my small business. But with those, I got stickers. One of them says like stitching ain't easy and has my info, and then one's for pure romance, because you know. And so I'm still waiting on those. But otherwise, I think I'm ready for craft fairs. No stress. I still need to do a table setup for you all. I really want to do that like very soon, because I have my wardrobe rack now. I tried whenever I got my Amazon stuff the other day. I thought I had like a really cool 3-tier basket, like a standing basket or standing tower with like 3 baskets, and it had like a little flat top. And I was like, that would be perfect for like the hats or for the amigurumi or whatever. Like the flat top, I can either put the pom-pom bucket, something up there. And I had that in my cart, or I had that and purchased it, and I was so excited. And then like 2 days later, I got an email saying that thing was canceled. So, well, dadgummit. So now, I don't know what I'm going to do for all of that, but anyway. I've never had them do that before. It was really wild. It was just like, no, we don't have that thing. And it wasn't that like they didn't have it or it was out of stock or like we'll get it later or whatever. It was just like, we just canceled that. I'm like, oh, okay. So, anyway, so I'm going to try to find something kind of similar. I feel like I could probably make something. I'd probably help make something that would kind of be comparable to that. So yeah, just something to kind of stack things in, make it look cute, make it all organized and fun. So, anyway. But yeah, I really want to work on my booth this year and just make it really nice. I can take my Pure Romance stuff. I mentioned I have to ask Pure Romance and then I have to ask the craft fair. And I can only take like, you know, this top shelf of stuff and a couple of these things, but not like, you know, anyway. I have to take like the PG things, like like Bath and Body, basically. So that's what I'm going to take. And so I'm excited to take those things. Just because, like, you know, lots of people know Pure Romance, and they know the shaving cream, and they know the Basic Instinct, which is the one that has the pheromones in it. That stuff is phenomenal. But it has pheromones, so then it naturally brings out your pheromones, and it's a roll-on, and you roll it on your wrist. So let's get right here. Basic Instinct, and you roll it on your wrist or behind your ears or on your inside your ankles, wherever you want. And anyway, but it like brings out your natural pheromones, and it is insane how differently this makes everyone smell. But everyone smells so good. It just brings out like your, hey, how are you, and stuff. And like, to me, I'm kind of like this florally smell. I have a friend that was like kind of a fruitier smell, and then one of my friends smelled like cotton candy. Like, okay, go back with me in time, if you will, to the 7th grade. And that spray, like obnoxiously, they were either raspberry, cucumber, melon, or cotton candy. I don't know why, but the cotton candy spray, like how that smelled, that is exactly how she smelled. Like, it was insane. And I'm just like, okay, what the heck? Because I've never seen it. It's usually just kind of like a faint, or not like a faint, but like a, something florally or fruity. I've had people smell kind of like a musky smell, which is just fine, you know? It brings out your natural pheromones. Just like cotton candy. It was wild. So yeah. But I had so much fun. And one of my beautiful friends, I'm just gonna, you know what? Hey, I don't know if they're all watching now because we discussed YouTube. One of my beautiful friends, she is beyond precious. I love her oodles. She's my cousin. Turns out we've discovered. We're not sure how, but somehow we're related. We've discovered, like, last names are fun. Anyway. But yeah, she watches. More importantly, her little granddaughter watches. And so I would just like to say hello to you. I'm not going to say your name, but I hope you know who I'm talking about. Your beautiful M. Hello. I love you, sweetheart. You're so precious. Yeah, I guess she watches me and like asks, like, can I watch Ashley? Like, stop it. Finn was just like smiling ear to ear. He's like, that's so cool. I'm like, all right. So that made my day. But so she watches me. So hi, honey. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's President's Day. You ain't at school today. All right, cool. See you how it works out. Hope you're having a good day. So, she is precious beyond measure. Oh my gosh, I love that girl so much. So much. So yeah, I had a lot of fun this weekend. Okay, 110. Let's see. I don't really have a lot else to talk about. To be quite honest. I mentioned the other day that a big prayer that I've been praying had been answered, and it's still a thing, and I cannot be more thankful. Thankful, grateful, blessed. For sure. It's a big one. It's a really big one. And it's life-changing, and I am so thankful. So very thankful. And so again, like I mentioned the other day in my BFF Hobby Lobby mystery video, my beautiful Madonna got me my favorite hooks. Thank you very much to any of you who have prayed for my family and myself. Because I'm telling you, God is moving in our family, and it's so good. Like whenever things just kind of start like falling into place. Because one big thing, it's like a weight off your shoulders, and then everything else just kind of falls like dominoes, just kind of like all into spot. And it's so good. It's so good. So I thank you. Any of you have prayed for us. I appreciate y'all more than you know. So yeah. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know. It kind of looked like it was dropping a stitch, but I don't think it was. Anyway, I'm on 14. I'm going to let y'all go because I've been rambling for a while, which I do. I could continue to ramble, but I mean, have I even really said anything other than like, hey, what y'all doing next month? Want to make some of Jen's cool stuff? Other than that, it's just a lot of rambling, which I feel like y'all are probably here for. I have several of you that are like, your ramblings are my favorite, so thanks. Thanks for the you who listen. Well, there's no point at all. I appreciate you guys. So anyway, yes. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Just again, thank you. If you guys have prayed for us even just one time, thank you. Because God is moving. And it is amazing. It is amazing. So, all right. I'll let y'all go. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about. Okay, sorry, Jen. I never told you could take your earmuffs off. That was so rude. You've just been like this whole time. Sorry. Anyway, all right. Let me know if you guys want to do that and make the things for Jen or for, you know, Cinnamon Stitches projects, because I think that would be so fun. And I have things that I need to make for craft fairs, so that would kind of, like I said, just kind of help me out to be like, hey, here you go, type of a thing. She has so many super cool patterns. I will link her below. At this point, I feel like y'all probably know who she is. I think I've had a couple people that are like, I watched her because of you, which is mind-blowing to me. Most all of you knew her first. Respect. So, alright. So, let me know what you think. I think it'd be so fun. So, alright. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you'll have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please, stay safe. I will talk to y'all very soon.